Natty, a short story by Edward Steller. Natty rolled her new bike over to me as I talked to my neighbor, Mr. Aguilar. "Come on, Daddy, let's go." She shuffled impatiently back and forth from one foot to the other. Mr. Aguilar smiled as he looked at the tiny bicycle. It was equipped with a fancy pink seat and unicorn stickers Natty had stuck to the white frame. "That's a pretty cool bike," said my neighbor. Natty's cheeks turned red. "Thank you, sir," Natty replied in a soft, shy voice. Mr. Aguilar waved as I helped Natty roll her bike to the sidewalk. I love this little girl, I thought to myself. She's shy, but also such a daredevil. Natty had found the bike hidden in the garage 2 days before her 5th birthday. The training wheels still hadn't been attached yet. When she limped into the living room with a skinned knee, I knew immediately what had happened. I gave her a hug and a kiss, then wiped away the tears in her eyes. "Wait, a second, cowgirl!" Natty didn't. As soon as the bike was near the sidewalk, she ran, jumped on, and took off. The training wheels made it easy for her to balance. I chased after her. Catching up should have been easy. It wasn't. Because our street is on a hill and I have a bad knee. Her pigtails flapping in the wind were just out of reach. She picked up speed, and now I was really concerned. The left side training wheel lifted off the ground as she sped around the corner. I had to stop to catch my breath. Gripped by fear, I hollered as loud as I could for her to stop. She was now out of sight. Theodore Brimley's 1955 Chevy pickup truck was in tip-top condition. The 80-year-old car enthusiast made sure all systems were good to go before he took it out on an occasional joyride. He swung around the corner just as the blood clot hit the right side of his brain. The little girl on the bike felt a gush of wind as the truck jumped the curb and missed, hitting her by inches. I cut across the lawn of the corner house. Fueled by adrenaline, I ran faster than I had in years. It happened so fast that I barely had time to react. The truck hit my torso and flung me against the oak tree with brutal force. I felt numb and could taste a salty, metallic taste in my mouth. My only concern was Natty. My eyes were blurry, and the surroundings kept fading in and out of focus. I could hear Mr. Aguilar's voice shouting into his phone. What he was saying wasn't clear. I momentarily regained consciousness as I was being carried on the stretcher. Red lights flashed. The sounds of sirens echoed in my head. I could soon feel the movement of the ambulance and the presence of another person. "Where's Natty?" I mumbled in an incoherent voice. "Oh God, please, I need to see my little girl." An icy wave of darkness chilled my soul. I felt as if I was drifting away. I prayed. The room seemed to spin. I exerted all of my strength in an attempt to open my eyelids. Such a beautiful face, so pure, so innocent, so loving, such a pretty dress. I held out my arms. Natty walked right through me. She walked down the wedding aisle. A young man, tall and handsome, waited. I turned, and Natty sat on the edge of her bed holding a newborn infant. She sang to him in a mild, soothing voice. He closed his eyes. So did I.